Hey guys, it's Rose and good morning. This week we are talking about the differences in our practice all around the world. Does it affect where you live? Does it have effect on your practice? And honestly, I only notice like a few differences, but not much. That has to do with where you live. So we have one huge difference all over the world, and that's the hemispheres. So we have the northern hemisphere and the southern hemisphere. And the first thing I remember in my first year was that I was really confused, like, there is a northern and a southern, and what does it mean? Because I'm very bad at geographical things. So I was looking up what the differences was, and the difference is me in Belgium, when we have winter, the people in the southern hemisphere have summer. And it all makes sense that when it's a winter in Belgium, that we celebrate Yule, Christmas, and that in the southern hemisphere, when it's summer, they celebrate Lita. So that's a few things that I figured out in the first year that I practiced. And I found it very interesting to see people on the internet celebrating Yule when I was completely in the summer celebrating Lita. Um, but that's kind of really like the big difference that I noticed from the places that um, how do you say it? Like influences our practice. Sorry, it's morning. Anyway, another thing that I really noticed when I was in Belgium and still in Belgium, so I am from Belgium. Anyway, the thing that I really notice is when you go on internet and you see, for example, America, they have a lot of pagan events and pagan shops and workshops and stores. And in Belgium, you really don't have that much for being a pagan. You have, I think, maybe one festival I've been to, but it's kind of it. We do have like a lot of crystal stores, but not really like the real thing, if you know what I mean. We have maybe one store in Antwerp that had spiritual stuff, but they are already gone. So yeah. So it's very hard to like connect with other people who are also on the same way in life, on the same spiritual path, um, that are close to you in Belgium. There are not a lot of events where you can go and meet people, or like covens. I have never seen one, heard of one. Maybe they exist, but then it's like very secret, I think. So sometimes you really feel alone in Belgium when you see all the other things in America going on, and you're like, I want to live there and connect with all those people and talk about all my experiences. So yeah, but no, I'm in Belgium. So that's like the only two really big things. But honestly, I don't think that the way that we practice has something to do with where we live, except for the weather and the seasons, of course. That makes sense. But other than that, I think it's just about who you are and what you're interested in. Because I take a lot of things from all other places around the world. I practice things from the Celtic path. I have things from Buddhism, Hinduism. I'm a Wiccan, but I'm a Celtic Wiccan, so I take a lot of things from other people or practices that I see, and I combine it in a thing that really fits in for who I am, and that doesn't have to do with where I live, except for the events and stuff. Maybe if I was in America, I would have grown even much more because I would connect more with people. Maybe, who knows? We will never know because I'm staying in Belgium, of course. So yeah, honestly, that's really it. What I can think about the big difference from what we practice and what influences us is, I think, the northern hemisphere and the southern hemisphere, and then other than that, it's just what we are interested in, I think. So let me guys know what you guys think about all this, because I'm really curious what other differences that you guys notice in all those countries and yours. So I'll see you guys next week on Friday. I'm gonna take a nap again because I'm so tired. So see you guys next week. Have an amazing weekend. I know I've been late. It's already Sunday for me, but I didn't forget you guys. I was just very busy. Bye bye.